Hello, my fellow Aquarians. How are you guys? For those of you new, welcome to my channel. Please, if this reading resonates for you guys, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave the rest. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box down below, including how to book your own personal Zoom reading with me. So let's see what is going to be coming up for you guys mid-month in September. Please, if you're new and you like my style, please hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for all notifications. I am using the Ancestor Secret of the Ancestors Oracle deck for the mid-month readings. So let's get into it, shall we, my lovely, lovely Aquarians? And if I am guided to, I will pull a Archangel activation card for what affirmation you may want to encompass for the rest of the month of September. So for my lovely fellow Aquarian spirit, what do you want them to know? Okay, all right, they're saying take them, so I'm going to take them. All righty, so first card out, the Shaman. Trust in your path, right? Have faith that you are right where you're meant to be. Stay focused in what you're doing, no matter what that may be in your life. Apply it as it goes to your life, but coming from a very spiritual place, okay? Don't give up faith in the stars, in heaven, in God, in Creator, in the universe, in spirit. A lot of you, I feel like, are very much connected to the earth energy. So you could be connected to an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. High Priestess, intuition and knownness. Trust your intuition at this time. It's very, very important. Okay? What is that little voice in your head telling you? Trust in it. Okay? Whatever it's telling you to do next, go next, what your next step may be, what may be coming towards you. Trust in that knowledge that you're receiving, okay? Because it is coming from your higher self. That's what intuition is, okay? It's messages from our higher self that give those little quiet moments of thought, and you're like, like, for instance, you are leaving to go to the store and something tells you to go a different way, and you think about it for a split second, but then you go the old way and then you hit traffic, and then you're like, that was my intuition trying to tell me to go a different way. That's how subtle intuition is. And the more you trust in that, the stronger your bond with your higher self becomes. Okay? The loner, isolation and introspection. Okay? A lot of you could be pulling back your energy from other people, really staying close to home. And some of you are really looking at what is preventing your next step or what may be holding you back. There's something about going within to find an answer to what you're seeking. And we'll get into that more in the tarot. But spending that alone time with yourself does allow you to see things that normally you wouldn't see if you're really busy and you're rushing about and you're making all these plans and you're doing all these things, because you're not giving yourself the chance to sit quietly. Okay? And that's where we gain the wisdom. And then, ooh, look at this beautiful white fox, creature of earth. Take charge. This is about taking charge of your finances, taking charge of your stability. The white fox is a beautiful, beautiful spirit animal. The fox strategizes. Okay, this is a white fox. So to me, it's a very spiritual fox. You don't often see white foxes. They do exist, but you do not often see them. Some of you may be watching a show, an animal show, and you see a white fox, or you watch a movie and a white fox is in the movie. There's something here about you may be seeing a white fox, whether it's on a photograph, you're surfing the internet, and you come across, you know, a white fox pops up in your news feed, whatever the case may be, okay? This also tells me, you know, foxes strategize. So be careful about the people you surround yourself with, because some of them could be strategizing, right, to take advantage of your finances, your stability. Okay. But for most of you, I really feel like that's what your main focus is. So if you're having financial situations, trust that that's going to shift and change for you. Okay. It's not meant to stay this way for the long term. Okay. Others of you are really investing your money wisely, strategically, right? You're really paying attention to your savings, how you're saving, how you want to invest. That's also coming up. So, and maybe that's what that loner energy is about. You're trying to figure that out. So, kudos to you, my fellow Aquas. What is the message, Spirit, that wants to come true through with the trust the path, intuition and knownness, isolation and introspection, and take charge? It's really time for you to take charge of your life, your money situation. Maybe some of you have relinquished that to a partner, and Spirit's like saying you need to take a look at that. You may want to take that back over. However it applies in your life, okay? So for my fellow Aquas, what do they need to know? For my fellow Aquas, what do they need to know for the mid-month September? Some of you, sorry guys, my allergies. Some of you may be having some anxiety around, are you on the right path? Are you making the right choices for yourself? How can you change your financial situation? Okay. Trust what your intuition is telling you. Okay, because this fell like literally right underneath the high priestess. And the high priestess again is about intuition, and then you get the high priestess right underneath it. Okay, so trust that you will know what your next step is going to be. All right, that's very important for somebody. And when you get in that quietness, that's where you connect to your higher self as well. May have an online business. Some of you may work late into the hours at night. Some of you work really hard, and some of you are burning the candle at both ends. And that's why Spirit is saying it's time for you to really take a break for yourself. Spend some time getting to know yourself again. Spend some time just being with yourself. Okay. And some of you could have an online business, could be selling products online. There's something here to do with, you could also be receiving a message late at night, whether it's a text message or an email, okay, that may throw you a little off balance. Okay, the Two of Pentacles here is not like other Two of Pentacles in my other decks where you're balancing two situations, or you're balancing two jobs, or you're balancing a relationship and work. You're balancing family and work. In this deck, it's very off balance, okay? So there's something that may need a adjustment for you, okay? For some of you, this anxiety that you're feeling, right? There is a saying for people who meditate, and a yoga saying actually, when you feel anxiety, that's the time to sit still and meditate. Okay? When your mind is like monkey mind, where you have thoughts all over the place, get out and walk. You need to get grounded. Okay? So there's something here for someone regarding that as well. We have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or Leo. But again, the Queen of Wands falls right under the High Priestess. Now, the Queen of Wands knows her worth. She knows how to work her magic. She knows how to co create with spirit. She has strong boundaries. She's a very fiery energy. She's a go getter, right? And, I feel your intuition is trying to, because your intuition is about receiving the messages, right? She's got one hand, a wand, which is the right hand, which is giving the request to spirit. And then in her left hand, which is the side of receiving, she's receiving the magic from spirit. So right now, I really feel like you're in a really good place. You could have came from a very unstable place, right? You could have came from being up at night regarding your money, um, or not being able to sleep well, not getting good night's sleep, which was really throwing you out of balance, right? And now you're in a place where you are trusting more in your intuition and believing more in yourself, because the High Priestess is very much connected to the universe, to the spirit realm. So you are in a place of co creating right now with spirit. So trust where you are right now, okay, in your life, no matter where that is. The Sun right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard, right? And you're getting to enjoy life. You're getting to go on adventures, right? Happy home, happy life. The Sun is that type of energy. I mean, look how free she is in this card. She's romping through the grass. She's romping through the fields, right? She's free. So it's a very freeing energy. So you could be getting a significant bonus from your job. You could be getting a raise from your job. If you're an entrepreneur, you're really starting to see your hard work paying off. Okay. So, and look what the next card is. Nine of Pentacles. Your finances are growing. No matter where you were, okay, no matter where you are right now, stay focused, keep your plan, and keep moving forward one step in front of the other, okay? You're walking away from a difficult, I really feel for a lot of you, it's a mind trap, okay? And you're learning to leave all the past behind you and just go forward. Even though you may not know what the path looks like, she's heading towards the sun. See the sunrise in the distance? That's where you're heading. You're heading to much more happier times, freeing times, right? Creative times. And some of you could be going on a trip near the beach, because this card also reminds me of somebody walking on the beach. You may like to take strolls on the beach. Even if you don't live by the beach, when you go on vacations, a lot of the vacations may entail being around a beach or on the beach so that you can walk the beach. But you're definitely leaving like darkness behind you. See how there's like a little bit of darkness behind her as she's moving towards the sun? So you're definitely in a place where you're heading for much, much better times. Two of Cups. Some of you are meeting a soulmate. Could be somebody you work with. Could be somebody you meet online. Okay, for others of you, something you've put a lot of time and effort and hard work into, which has also helped you grow, right? Now you're going to be reaping the rewards of it, because you know the person you're with is your soulmate. You know they're your counterpart. You know together you can flourish. It's like finishing each other's sentences, knowing exactly what the other person needs, the supporting each other. You've worked very hard to get to a point where your heart is opened again and you're ready. You know your worth, you know your value, You're ready for this. You've gone from being up in your head. Maybe some of you have been up in your head. Am I ever going to find love? Is love ever going to enter my life? Some of you may have been fearing that a relationship just isn't going to work out, or you've been, Nine of Swords is difficult times. Okay, it's not like the Ten of Wands. I mean, the Nine of Swords is really putting up with a lot of disappointments, a lot of hurts, a lot of pain, right? But you never gave up hope, right? The Queen of Wands does not give up hope. She co-creates with spirit. So what you put out there, like, could be as much as 6 months ago, a month ago for some of you, is going to be coming into fruition. I feel like by the end of September, you're really going to start to see glimpses of things really turning around. Okay. So I do want to clarify this Nine of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Recognition, success. Some of you are fearing that whatever you're doing is not going to be successful. Some of you are wondering, are you ever going to be recognized for what you have to offer? Others of you, this could be a recognition from a job, right? Really standing up, standing out. Knight of Pentacles. You have an opportunity that is coming in for you that is going to bring you more finances. Could be a partner. Could be this partner. You could be dealing with an earth sign. The Star. This is Cancer. You are the star of your own story. This is the deepest wish from your heart that you may have made on a shooting star. I know I make wishes on shooting stars whenever I see them. I don't see them often, so when I do see them, I really make that wish count. And that's what I feel like a lot of you are doing. You're bringing balance back into your life. See how here she was out of balance, something threw her off balance, her fear, her anxiety regarding money, regarding an investment. Are you going to get the returns on the time you've invested, money you've invested? And the answer is yes. Okay? You're going to be able to help others, give to others, give to those favorite charities of yours. So what are you leaving behind? What is the Eight of Cups here? What are you leaving behind? Going forward without any regrets. See how she's got that like one cup in her hand next to her, right? Do you see that? And she's sitting with it. She's saying, yeah, I'm looking back on the past. Where I was then and where I am now are two totally different places. I've grown, and I'm ready to be thankful for those lessons, be grateful for everything it's taught me, and now it's time for me to leave that cup behind and go towards something so much more better than I could have ever imagined. Some of you are really keeping things to yourself. This could be how much money you're worth. This could be a new idea that you want to implement. This could be saving up money for a much well-needed rest. Okay? For some of you, you've been so constrained about your money, holding on to every little bit you get, that you're not being able to rest because the money doesn't keep flowing in freely, right? That's going to change for you. And you're going to have plenty of time for rest and self-care. Okay, so there's something here about that. When you walk away, take that time for self-care. Okay, take that time for self-care. So what is the Eight of Pentacles about? What is the Eight of Pentacles about? You are receiving a message online, a text message, an email. Okay, it could be a love offer for a lot of you. Okay, This person could have tattoos because he does have a tattoo on his arm. He actually has like a sleeve tattoo. So this person could have a sleeve tattoo on one of his arms or both his arms. Okay, this person is very loving, very caring. They will bring you gifts. They are like a knight in shining armor, though we know there are no relationships without its bumps and challenges. And what would a relationship be without those things, right? But it's knowing that someone's heart belongs to you, okay? Some of you, if you are in a relationship, you could be making plans to work on something together to grow your finances, okay? And this person does deeply love you. But again, I'm seeing the envelope on the table and the cup right next to it. So this person is offering you their cup of love. So what is the advice for my Aquarians? This person could live at a distance from you, or, okay, the advice is to just lay down the burdens, right? Ten of Wands, that's what Ten of Wands is. You know, no longer walking a road feeling alone, okay? And it's coming in very quickly. Whether you realize it or not, this change is coming in very quickly. Could be in the next week, okay? In the next week. Knight of Swords for me is like a week energy. So could be in the next week. It may surprise you. Okay, it may confuse you. This message you get, this email you get, may seem a little confusing at first. For others of you, you're really looking at your options because you may have more than one option on the table. Okay, so if my Aquarians take this love offer, what would the final outcome be, Spirit? What would the final outcome be? That you do have the strength. You do have the strength for this new path. Okay, you definitely do have the strength for this new path that's opening up for you. The birth of something new. Again, whether that's a new romance coming into your life, taking your relationship to the next level, building something together, you are strong enough. Okay, for those of you who have mended from past relationships, painful experiences, okay, you do have the strength. Encompass the energy of the Empress. The Empress, much like the High Priestess, she's nurturing. The High Priestess nurtures herself. The Empress not only nurtures herself, but she nurtures others, okay? And resembling the birth of something new, the birth of a child, hearing of a pregnancy, right? But for me, this is really the birth of something new, and she has a heart pendant that she's wearing around her neck. So this is a new experience in love, nothing like you've ever experienced before. So get out of your head, okay? Get out of your head. For those of you who this resonates for, and for those of you when this happens, when you feel yourself getting in your head, just go someplace quiet. Go for a walk. Okay, this time of year is starting to get beautiful. The leaves are changing, right? Just get lost in the colors all around you and just clear your head, right? You don't have to make any rash decisions, but just think clearly, okay? There's something here about you need to think clearly, and you do have the strength, okay? That's important for some of you. So I am going to pull a Archangel activation card, and let's see what is the affirmation that they want you to encompass. And this person could also have dark hair. And they could be one of those people that, was it like a couple of stages past 5 o'clock, like have that scruffy look to them. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, like a scruffy look. All right, so what wants to be activated from my lovely fellow Aquarians? Water Guardian, let your emotions flow. There are a lot of feelings within you, and it's time to let them out. Your emotions are powerful messages that allow you to express the tender, more vulnerable parts of yourself. Don't fight against this, for in revealing this natural part of yourself, you are also revealing your beauty and the gifts and allowing others to witness the most authentic part of you. The activation, affirmation, should you choose to do it, I always recommend three times a day while looking at your own reflection. Water Guardian, I trust my emotions and I let them flow with ease. Water Garden, I trust my emotions and I let them flow with ease. Water Gardens, I trust my emotions and I let them flow with ease. There you go, my lovely, lovely aquas. Please, guys, hit that like button, leave me a comment, share, subscribe, click on the bell for all notifications. And until your weekly oracle messages, from my heart to yours, I wish you nothing but love, light, and blessings.